Professor of George Washington University, Randall Abate, to hold open lectures on May 23rd to 29th in Tashkent. During a week, he will talk about climate change management and international environmental law. The reporter team also had a chance to participate and learn more about the role of law for solving environmental issues.
The lecture that will be held in English is open to students, teachers and experts in law, international relations and related fields. During the lecture, more than 20 participants took part, where the discussion revolved around environmental law and the effective way of mitigating ecological issues. It is reported at the lecture that 34% of the emissions are coming from the energy sector, 24% from the industry and 15% from transportation. So what kind of human activities are now significantly challenging the environment?
The human behaviors ultimately are the interest in developing economic gains, and ultimately industry, our interest in comfort. So the fact that we're always in cars and in larger cars and in larger homes as economies develop. All of these have significant impacts on increasing greenhouse gases, and likewise our reliance on meat as the primary focus of our food system also has significant carbon implications for the planet and climate change.
As the professor stated, the law is there to help with this kind of issues. How can these challenges be regulated?
Requiring countries and private entities to reduce their emissions of greenhouse gases is one role that the law can play, and we're seeing that with global regulation of climate change, that there is a requirement that countries, based on their own capacity, reduce their emissions of greenhouse gases, and then that they find ways to do that in a way that's appropriate to be able to meet their economic needs as they address this environmental protection concern. And then the law can also help countries and communities adapt to climate change. So climate change is something that we're not going to be able to stop through legal regulation. So there's a challenge that the law faces in enabling countries and communities to find ways to live with climate change.
During the lecture, questions and answer session was also organized for the participants.